And we're live. Welcome back, nerds and turds, to another live stream repair. We've got an easy day here today. Just one HomePod that we really need to take care of, with a second one that we are going to, we already took it apart yesterday and found that it needed a new amplifier board, and we got the A-OK from Philip to get that replaced for them. So 1.5 repairs today. It'll be pretty easy. First up is from Jason, and I actually don't know what's wrong with it. I'm sure they told me in the email, but I tried not to look because I'm taking a guess here. It's probably got no power. So let's see if we're right together. Gotta stay hydrated with the Costco Kirkland cold one. Here we go. That is, okay. It's cheap, so I'll say that. But I'll also say that it's probably like a step above Rainier or what other cheap beer you can get your hands on. Not bad. Here's the pod. Now, as always, the first thing we do before we dive into repairs, especially since we're just taking a guess here, is we check our symptoms. So it doesn't really matter what they tell us is wrong with their stuff. They may be misinterpreting, which does happen often. So we don't want to dive into this thinking we're fixing one thing and wasting a whole bunch of time and effort, when in reality it may have something else going on. So my guess is no power. Let's go ahead and find out. This is a good power cable, known good power cable. And yep, sure enough, no response. And the reason why I spam, I touch the top a bunch and I don't just tap it once and see if anything happens, is it could be boot looping. If it's boot looping and it's boot looping rather quickly, it may not show the boot animation for more than a split second or so. So you gotta tap the top of it there, just to make sure you don't see anything lighting up. And sure enough, yeah, it's not doing anything. We get about 4 to 6 watts of power draw at the wall, so our guess was correct. Let's get rid of that question mark and get to some fixing. Here we go. Nice. Wow, that one put up a fight. Hell yeah, Slim Chicken. Welcome to the stream. And that's what I like to hear. That is exactly how I ended up with how many I've got now. Just buying a bunch of diodes and caps. And just waiting for ones to pop up for sale for the right price. I actually managed to snag 4. 3 that don't power on, 1 that's got the blinking volume buttons for $60 each with free shipping. Hell of a deal if you ask, well, compared to the prices I'm used to. How's the woofer? Looks good, feels good, smells good. Good, good, good. Here we are. Let's get up close. There's the problem most likely. This part right here, the Schottky barrier diode. It's got a date code of 1746K, so it is most likely shorted and causing our problems. Let's find out. Yep, it's dead. They even still have the plastic. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, so regarding the new HomePod, I've got one coming from Apple that should be here Friday. I also ordered one for local pickup at my Best Buy. And for that, I already have a stream scheduled for this Friday at noon to unbox it, of course, take a look, compare it side by side, and take it apart and answer a bunch of questions that everyone's had, like what can we swap around, how repairable is it, did they fix the problems from the first gen. So subscribe, keep an eye out for that, and I've actually got the stream already scheduled, so if you head over to my channel, it's already up there, and you should be able to mark the notify button there, and you'll be told when, assuming YouTube, Google's notifications work, you'll be told when we go live with that. But I bought them with my own money. There's no way Apple has sent them to me, or anybody else really for that matter, but this is all me, and I'm gonna crack it open, potentially break it. I'm surprised so far nobody else has taken one apart and posted photos online yet, or video or anything. So there's still Thursday and Friday up to noon for somebody to beat me to it, but I might be the first one to it. I'm not really holding my breath, but I kind of am. I'm like making it look like I'm holding my breath, but I'm really just breathing through my nose really quietly. What do we got? We got power. Ooh, excuse me. Nope. We got sound, and we've got 0 millivolts of offset. Excellent. This one is ready to put back together. I'm happy to pay to do it, just out of pure curiosity, and I know plenty of others are eager to see the same.
loud scream. She had a blowout.
Oh no. Did we fix it? Yes, we did.
I'm having trouble connecting to the...
All right. This pod all checks out, so it's all ready to go. We will put that away for now. And let's take another look at Philips. Get the text updated on the screen. Excuse me. Okay, so if you don't recall, or you didn't see yesterday's live stream repair with Philips, when we got down to the amplifier, we were expecting a shorted diode, but instead we found quite a bit of carnage. So there's a missing resistor here. And then if we flip this around, there's a big fat hole in the base chip there, or the amp chip for the base. And you can see right next to it on the PCB there, it's got some damage. So even if we replaced the chip here, there's a good chance it still won't work from the rest of the damage to the board there, and who knows what else may have been damaged. So we're just going to replace their amplifier board outright with another one. I've got a couple on the shelf that need new diodes, but we're going to go ahead and grab one right now and give it a good once over. Give it a new diode, and then we'll put Philips HomePod together with this. So here's the candidate. It looks pretty freaking good. What date code does the diode have, just out of curiosity? It's got 1742K on it, so it's a little older than what normally fails. But we're going to replace it anyways, just in case. We don't normally see date codes other than 1746 or 1748K failing, but we just want to be cautious due to the failure rate of this part. We're just going to replace this diode every time, even if it's still working. All right, what's it got? It's got power. That baby's letting us know. She said, hey, what about me? What about me? What about what I want? Alright, so we've got, is going to be 2 or 3 millivolts maybe. Oh, 1 to 2 millivolts of offset, even better. All right, this board is ready to use. So let's put Phillips pod back together with this. And then there's one more that I want to take care of that's going to be pretty quick and both easy and difficult. It's physically easy, but emotionally it's very difficult. There was a smoky blue HomePod that we did for somebody a few weeks ago, and when they got it back, unfortunately, it bricked itself. And I don't offer logic board replacements in the first place, let alone, unfortunately, if you get it repaired, if it bricks itself, there's nothing I can really do about it. But I was able to make an exception with them just this once. Don't be reaching out to me asking for the same thing. But it took a while for us to get it colored for them. They were very patient, and I just, I wanted to return the favor. And it just would have really sucked for them to pay extra to get it colored just for it to break itself, But normally I don't offer this kind of thing because it opens me up for people to potentially abuse it. They could get their HomePod back and then claim that it bricked itself, when in reality they just swapped the logic board with a broken bricked one, and essentially scam me out of the most difficult part to get my hands on. So, that all said, let's get Phillips together and then we'll take care of that special case there. What are you doing?
See, I got changed. I'm upset.
You going to poop?
Oh, she pooped.
Are you going to poop?
No, what the fuck?
Where are you
I'm
going?
carrying her around so she doesn't cry.
Oh. She likes lights in here.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry. It's drywall. She put it slammed right into me.
Yeah, she does that.
Ew. Wanna go try to eat some more?
Goodbye, nerds. getting cranky. Wow. She's hitting that. She's just about to hit that 2-month mark too, so peak grump. I never knew about like the fact that babies will like get super, they'll just cry uncontrollably, and there's no way you can really stop it. Once they hit around 2 months, it peaks and then it gets better again, but we'll see how bad she gets. It's been pretty easy so far. Does it work? Yes. And here's the bricked blue one that we did.
I'm having trouble connecting to.
Very good.
I'm having trouble.
Huh? There we go. All right, very good. All right. This one's good to go. Now, let's take care of this. This one, this poor thing. So the strange thing about this, and I bet you it's probably going to work fine now, but the strange thing about it is it'll work for a while and then just brick itself. And then if you unplug it and plug it back in enough times, it'll work again for a while and then brick itself again. So, let's see if it works this time around. Huh. Look at that. So, we're going to replace that with another one. Even if it's working for us here and now, I saw it not working myself earlier, and so did they. So, let's do this. Just looking for any signs of physical damage. Sometimes that can cause this intermittent blinking volume buttons. I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with this. Balls. Okay, let's see if we can find ourselves a good logic board. Let's try this one. sometimes the sticky notes for my parts fall off, and I don't know what was wrong with it, so we'll have to just make sure that it works. Yes, it does. Okay. So let's put this back together and we'll be done for the day. Oh, we can just keep that in there. Nice. Okay. Where did my metal... What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's make sure that still works. We'll make sure it's updated and that it burns in for the next 24 hours to make sure it doesn't brick on them again. And there we go. Well, that's all that we needed to get fixed up today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you're looking for more info on doing your own HomePod repairs, check out the website, nixfix.com, where I've got a dedicated section for the common issues that we repair here on the channel. I've also got my contact info up on my website if you get stuck along the way or you want to send either bits and pieces or the whole thing in to be repaired here on the channel. In any case, I hope you nerds and turds enjoyed this live stream repair, and I'll catch you in the next one.